Canada needs to do better. Majid Imran Manish is an alleged senior member of the Iranian regime who has turned up in Canada and faces possible deportation. Now, we know Iran has been threatening Canadian Iranians on Canadian soil, and it seems Canada is finally doing something about this international issue. In Iran, Imran Manish was a director general at the Vice Presidency for Science and Technology, according to the Iranian governmental website. So he's not just anybody. He showed up in Canada on May 29, 2023, and was not flagged. He was hoping to conduct research at the University of Victoria for 1 year, eerily similar to that Chinese student that came here as well. Not that I'm fully convinced that that guy was really working for the CCP in any way anyways. Regardless, Immigration, Refugee, and Citizenship Canada would not explain how he was able to obtain a visa to enter Canada. I don't think this is a big conspiracy theory. I think it's negligence and the flaw of a relaxed government. Imran Manish is actually one of 9 alleged senior members of the Iranian regime who have turned up in Canada. 1 of 9. The CBSA alleged he is inadmissible to Canada because he is a senior official of the Iranian regime. Great. Why didn't he get flagged? The funniest part is that we know this, but yet he can come in without a fake ID, fake name, anything, or attempt to change his appearance in any way. He didn't see a problem. He didn't think he was doing anything wrong. Actually, in his testimony, he acknowledged working for the Iranian government since 2017. Again, he didn't think anything was wrong. He said he had wasted 8 months waiting for this hearing with the IRB and asked why he had not simply been told upon arriving in Canada that he was inadmissible in the first place. What a great question. I see why this man was director and consultant after. He was director general and then became a consultant when he ended in 2020. Since then, he's been a consultant. So he also said that he's been active in the position only for the benefit of mankind, that this situation could prevent him from continuing his research. I believe this is because as a deportation order would flag him pretty much in every country he goes to that's part of the Five Eyes, the countries that we in Canada share our intelligence with, and maybe even beyond. The CITC, aka Center for Innovation and Technology Corporation, is the place that he was connected to, and it's been sanctioned by the United States, the UK, Australia, and others for supporting Iran's nuclear and missile program. But it gets juicier, because earlier this month, Iran's former deputy interior minister also appeared before the refugee board in Toronto. What are all these people doing here? Canada has designated Iran's government a regime engaged in systemic terrorism and gross human rights violation. We all know what happened to that young girl. We know that. They know that. But they feel confident enough to enter the country, and we are too stupid to realize that they're on their way till they're already here, on vacation basically. The policy actively bans tens of thousands of Iranian officials and IRGC members from Canada. Maybe we just didn't tell anybody. Maybe we just made this rule up and we just didn't tell anybody. I don't know. You know what I mean? But we have this policy in place, and yet somehow Imran Manish is one of 9 alleged senior members who are up to face deportation. There are about 140 similar cases still under investigation, partly as a result of tips from the public. I hope the public is getting paid for this, because someone should if they're doing the job. We know Iran has been threatening Canadian Iranians on Canadian soil. We know this. I'm planning a longer video covering this and the relation between Canada and Iran over the years. But for now, Canada, do better.